Okay, we should be good to go. Let's see. Hold on, going live. Hey everybody, how is it all going for you guys here? We're gonna get started in just a moment. I need to get my get everything going. I do have the chat up there this time, so because I do talk to the chat a whole lot, and I figured it made a lot of sense to have it on the stream so that people who are watching the replay on YouTube know what the hell I'm talking about. Also, I don't have to keep up with it as much and say, like, specifically reference who's saying what or whatever. So I figured that this was just the best way to do it. So yeah, that's cool. I just need to put in Yoshi and then we can get started. Had something else in the Wii U to start off, so just gotta do the quick disc swap and then we'll be good to go. That is if we're live in the first place. Twitch says we're offline. That's not good, because I've been streaming for a good couple of minutes. So, yeah. Oh, okay, good. We are live. Awesome. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I should get chat popped out because I don't want to be staring at XSplit the whole time. If there's any tips you guys have to make the chat more readable, please let me know, because that would make it a hell of a lot easier on me. So yeah, you know what? Let's just get started. Well, once I can actually pop out the chat, that is. For some reason, it's not being cooperative. It seems pretty readable up there. I might move the chat to a place where it's a little bit more, to a place where it's like a little bit less, in the way of gameplay stuff once we actually get the UI on screen and all of that. Make the text white. The thing is that when I made the text white, it was even harder to read. Actually, you know what? Let's try making the text bright red. Yeah, that seems to be more readable. Okay. Yeah, okay, if there's any issues, we can work them out as we go. Okay, let's get going. Ooh, I'm not really a big fan of that either, though. What if I made the opacity slightly... okay. It's better? Alright. If anybody's having major issues with it, well, people will let me know. Okay. Sorry, I recently rearranged some stuff in my room, so I'm kind of moving things to make playing while streaming a little bit less cumbersome. So if you're hearing any weird noises, that's probably it. Okay, let's get started on World 3, which is where we left off last time. We're probably going... Oh, this is the Yoshi's Cookie level. We're probably just going to go through one world today, like we've been doing with pretty much every world. So, you know, it makes the most sense to me. So after this, we'll be halfway done with the game. Also, hello to everyone in the chat. Sorry, just need to adjust a few things, get comfortable. Okay. Let's get going. Oh yeah, this level was fun. I remember this level being good. Look at all the Oreos here, and like, yeah, this is just a fun level. Oh, also, fun fact, about my good friend Catherine. The game music is just a tad loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a tad. But anyway, fun fact about our good friend Miss Catherine, Catherine with the Q. She does not like the cream in Oreos. So next time you talk to her, shame her about that because it's weird. The cream's the best part. Is there something? There's almost definitely something up there. Yeah, so I'm sure that a lot of you have been playing Pokemon lately. I've finished my moon file. I've done everything but the battle tree. Like I've got none of the battle tree. Ah, damn it! I've got none of the battle tree done. But what I'm actually planning on doing in regards to that is what I want to do is I'm actually doing a Sun playthrough right now so that I can try out a different team. After I finish my Sun playthrough, I'm going to import all those Pokemon into my main Moon file, and then use a combination of the two teams for Battle Tree. Because I fear my Moon team, while I love all those Pokemon, it's not the best balanced team in terms of types and whatnot. So I figure that it makes a good amount of sense to kind of add some Pokemon that I haven't really used a whole lot. And, you know, it's more fun for me to do that by playing another run-through of the game than like, breeding over and over again. Especially because there's a lot of things that I want to, like, see again from the story. And, like, I've already noticed some pretty good foreshadowing of story events from the beginning. Like Lily, for instance. This will make sense if you've gotten to this point. She says, like, you've got a really kind mother, which of course, like, if you've played the game, you know why she says something like that. Sun and Moon it's the best Pokemon game I've played since the original Black and White. I'm not sure if I like it better than the first Black and White yet, but it's definitely up there. Ah, damn it. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to try again. I'm not sure if I like Black and White 1 more than the original, or... Oh, damn it, I'm gonna need a retry. I did not do that. I did not do that right. But I really loved Black and White 1 when I first played it. I still love Black and White 1. I still say it's one of the best Pokemon games ever made. I do acknowledge that Black and White 1 and Sun and Moon are good in different ways, though, I think is one of the big things. For one, while I do think that both games, I think, have two of the best stories from a Pokemon game. Black and White 1 has a better plot than Sun and Moon, and Sun and Moon has better characters than Black and White. Like, Black and White 1 has some pretty good characters. Like, N is a great character. Both of the rivals are pretty good. But Sun and Moon, like, has... The trial captains are the best gym leaders we've had. Honestly, I think in the series, really, they're the best gym leaders we've ever gotten. Because, like, we all remember the Gen 1 gym leaders, but that's just because they're the Gen 1 gym leaders, and they all got a really heavy emphasis in the anime. They didn't really do anything in Gen 1, the gym leaders. Gen 2 had some of the gym leaders do stuff, like you had Jasmine and the Ampharos side quest. You know, we all remember Whitney and her whining after she loses her battle. And there's all sorts of stuff like that in Gen 2, which is part of why I like that game's gym leaders, is because they, like, even gym leaders who don't have any plot significance at all, like, say, Chuck, for instance. Chuck doesn't do anything. in terms of the plot, but he's got a unique interaction with him, like throwing the strength rock and things like that. You know, where Gen's like, I honestly, I think Gen 6 is probably the worst offender in terms of having bad gym leaders, because I can at least remember a handful of gym leaders from Gen 3, like Flannery, Roxanne, Brawley, and I remember 2 gym leaders from Gen 4. I remember, who's its face? The Rourke. I remember, again. Damn it. Okay, we have to keep on restarting. Wait, hold on a moment. We can hit that that checkpoint next time and not we can hit that checkpoint next time and not have to restart the whole level. We can just die there. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, I don't remember having this much trouble with this section in my first playthrough, but whatever. Like in Gen 4, the only 2 gym leaders I remember are Rourke, just because he's the first one and he gives you the fossil stuff, the fossil minigame stuff, and the douchebag 8th gym leader, the electric type. I can't remember his name, but I remember him being really annoying. Like his gym, like they tried to have a character arc with him, and his gym is really hard. So I remember that about him at the very least, but his name, I couldn't tell you what his name was. Gen 5 had a lot of memorable gym leaders, like Eliza was the name of the electric gym leader, if I remember correctly. I definitely remember Skyla, Berg, the 3 twins, the 3 triplets. Sorry. I know how to count. The 3 triplets the 3 triplets. Lenora was the normal type gym leader in Gen 5. She had the museum, I believe. I'm terrible with names. She was a great gym leader. Iris and Drayden were great too. But yeah, Gen 6, I legitimately cannot remember one gym leader from that game at all. I remember I only remember one gym, period, from that game, and that gym is the one with the, with like the rock climbing, but I couldn't tell you what the actual leader from there actually looked like. So, oh, Volknor was his name. Okay, thank you. But yeah, okay, let's see if we can actually do it this time. Okay, there we go, finally. Okay. But yeah, so, but I still remember pretty much all of the trial captains from Sun and Moon. I love Lana, Kiowe, and Malo, I think are the best ones. The Akala Island captains, those ones are great. The Akala Island captains are all great. Ilima is kind of boring, but, you know, I still remember him because he does stuff. The artist chick, I forget her name, but I remember her even though she literally does nothing, just because she's, her team is actually pretty difficult, all things considered. Yeah. Ooh, that was unintentional, but it might actually, no, damn it, okay. But yet, game, but yeah, no, Sun and Moon are great. Sun and Moon are great games. And I hope Nintendo learns from them. I'm out of yarn. I hope Nintendo, well, Game Freak more specifically. I hope Game Freak learns from what works and doesn't just do what they normally do and throw away everything once they make a new Gen 8. Because that's happened a couple of times now, and it's really annoying when they do it. Perfect. Okay. Stay up. There we go. Awesome. Okay, we got it. There we go. Okay. So how have you guys all been there? Hold on, I have not been looking at the chat at all. Oh, okay, still more Pokemon talk, yeah. You know, I just, part of me, like, there's a lot of things that I've been thinking about in regards to Pokemon, but a lot of it is spoilers. Like, okay, this is actually, there we go. It's, yeah, I've been thinking a lot about Lily, particularly, and, like, what the story, and how certain story things are supposed to impact her. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna have to restart this whole section, because I screwed up. Man. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. I love this game. That should be obvious to all of you guys right now, but it's just great to be able to go back to Yoshi after so long, you know? Like, I know that I'm doing a little bit better about keeping up with streams. It's only been a few weeks, and, you know, you can't blame me for not being able to stream on Thanksgiving. It's a... Damn it. It's a pretty, you know... I feel like that's relatively understandable time to take a little bit of a break, but, you know, I haven't played this game probably in about 3 weeks, and I'm still just as, like, I can pick it up at this point and still be just as into it as I was when I first started. Like, there are a lot of games I play. Although, part of it does have to do with the fact that I'm mostly into RPGs. Like, the games I play the most often are definitely RPGs. So, it's a lot harder to jump into an RPG after a couple week delay than, say, a platformer like this, but... There we go. You just gotta use your old noggin. Okay. But anyway. Like, I can play Yoshi and immediately get back into it, is the big thing. And there's a lot of games, like even other platformers, I have a hard time getting back into it if I take a break. Even games that I love, like, Banjo-Tooie, for instance. That's one of my all-time favorite games, but the idea of picking up a Banjo-Tooie playthrough after I haven't played for like 3 weeks is honestly kind of terrifying. So I would usually not do it. But with Yoshi, I don't feel that same issue. Or like a similar sort of thing, like a 2D Mario, for instance. I don't think I would even bother going back after such a long absence. But I'll definitely do it for Yoshi. So, you know. And this isn't just limited to Woolly World as well, because like I had mentioned before, my first playthrough of Island DS, I did I completed after a full year had passed. So that was something I picked up and put down over the course of an entire year. So it's not just this specific Yoshi game. There's just something about it that's easier to digest, I suppose. Maybe it's the stage by stage thing. Like, it's got the kind of exploration stuff that I generally enjoy. But since each stage is self-contained and I only have to search a relatively small stage for hidden junk, it's not as scary to try to go back, because I think that's part of the issue with a game like Banjo or an RPG is it's like you try to go back and then suddenly you don't remember anything. That was why I was never able to finish Tales of Symphonia, actually. The original Tales of Symphonia on GameCube, I played the first half of that and loved it. Do I have... Ah, damn it, I missed a flower. Shoot. Okay. We're already at the end, so we're going through getting the flower and doing a quick run, because I'm not replaying the entire normal stage again. But yeah, what was it? I was in the middle of something. Oh, Tales of Symphonia. So I tried to play that game. And I really, really enjoyed it. I got pretty far in. Like, I'd say at least 30 hours in. To the point where if you played that game, you get your, like, little hoverbike thingies, which is basically your airship for people more familiar with, like, Final Fantasy. It functions as your airship, pretty much. Hold on just one second. Sorry, itching my ear. In any case, yeah. So I got to that point, and unfortunately, real life kicked me in the ass, and I wasn't able to play the game for, like, 3 months, actually. And after that point, like, you can't jump into an RPG back into an RPG at the moment when you get the airship, because then you're just gonna have no idea what the hell you're supposed to be doing at that point. You know, it's just like... That's when the game becomes non-linear. You don't know where you're supposed to go to trigger plot and where you can go for side quests. It's a mess. You don't want to start back up with an RPG at that specific point. It's just confused. Did I really missed this one? This really easy one right here. This is where the flower is, I guarantee you. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's where maybe that's where the 2 stamps I missed were. Okay, fine, I can live with that. Wait, hold on a moment. This was the 3rd pipe. That was the pipe with the 3rd flower in it. So we need to find the 2nd flower, which might be up here. Ow! Okay, stop it. Game, you're being rude, and I do not appreciate it. Okay, no, this was a... Okay, so where the hell is the... Oh, I remember. I never got this on my way back. And so that's how I missed the flower. No, wait. No, I got that flower. Okay, so where's the 2nd flower, then, in this area? Because the 3rd flower up there this is going to be the 3rd flower. Right? I know I had to restart before, but I picked the flower up, I'm sure of it. Because it's not like I... The game didn't count me getting that flower. Alright, whatever. Okay. I know I did restart for that, but... Ugh. Okay. Alright, we should be able to get 100% now, because we got the flower I missed. You know, I'm really thankful that they changed how the Yoshi games work for this, and you don't have to do each level as a 100% run every single time. Because now we can just fly through the end of the game, the end of the stage, and when we're not trying to collect stuff, Yoshi actually plays pretty quickly, which I appreciate. Because, like, look, the level's probably only a couple seconds long if we're doing it this way. I don't know why I found that funny. I did. See, look, we're already at the end. Woo! Okay, and we got it, too. Awesome. Oh, somebody brought up 100 hours. Are they talking about oh, they're talking about a Tales game. Okay. Because when I'm traditionally thinking of game, whenever somebody says the game's at least 100 hours long, my mind immediately goes to Xenoblade. So, okay, but they were talking about Tales of Xillia. I actually do own that. I need to play it though. It still baffles me that I managed to get all the way through Tales of the Abyss and beat it. I managed to beat Tales of the Abyss yet, which is by all merits, a very, very average RPG. But I didn't finish Tales of Symphonia, which was fantastic. So, yeah, I don't know what's really wrong with me there. I should get back to that. I do want to play Xillia as well. I just really have not been in the mood for a Tales-styled RPG in a while. It's kind of weird. If I want something that has those kinds of action swinging a sword elements to it, normally what I'll go for is something like Ease, for instance, because Ease is a very fast game. You attack enemies on the overworld. It is an RPG, but it's a very much more of an action RPG. It's more action than RPG. Tales, the Ease games are. Whereas if I want something slower and more methodical, I'll usually go for like a turn-based game. More often than not. So Tales is kind of an odd mix between the two styles, and where, you know, it's in almost every way just a traditional RPG, except for whenever you get into a battle, you're doing real-time attacks against enemies. So it just has not been what I've been in the mood for a while. And, you know, eventually, like, I do need to go back and play them. It's just got to be something that I'm in the mood for. There's nothing worse to me than trying to slog through an RPG you just can't care about or aren't in the mood for. And those two are different things. Because, like, if you want to play, for instance, if you're, like, even if, for instance, like, a certain RPG, like, let's say, I don't know, Final Fantasy VI is, like, your favorite RPG of all time, if you aren't in the mood to play an RPG, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how good the game is, you're probably going to get bored really quickly. Because, you know, it's just, the game's so long, the combat is so, I don't want to say tedious, but it takes a lot of mental energy to do. So, yeah, RPGs are just funny like that, I think, you know. They're unlike anything else in the genre, really. Ooh, I spy with my eye something that is a hidden pipe, and also a cloud that I need to hit. Okay, but yeah. When are we gonna get to the level that was in Sonic Lost World? Never, because this is a good game. We don't talk about bad games in the Yoshi stream. Because this is actually fun. Ugh, if we want to talk about games that, like, would just be a slog, like Sonic Lost World, I probably would rather I still would rather play Sonic Boom than go through Lost World. I know that I'm, like, one of the only people who has that opinion, but Lost World is just not fun. Not fun for me in the slightest, so. Ooh, okay. You know what? Let's do that trick again. Okay, we got him. Okay, well, that was easy. Cool. Is it in here where... Okay, no, there's like a little sticks there. Blocking my... Hero art, my man knows. Okay. There we go. Ratman, you asked what I think of the Mario and Luigi RPG series. Honestly, I'm not a fan of any of the ones I played. I tried to play Superstar Saga because I've heard great things about it, but when I tried it, it was just I wasn't a huge fan of what I played. Like, the combat is fine on its own merits, but I prefer something a little bit more strategic. I thought it was too much action for an action RPG. Like, I didn't, and also I felt like the battles went on forever. Was my biggest issue. Like, I felt like since you were spending like 20 minutes playing each boss fight because you had to spend so long dodging such elaborate attacks. I don't know. It's not really, you know, a lot of that has to do with me being a Paper Mario fan, first and foremost. And it's just Mario and Luigi, I just do not think is as satisfying to play. You know, I get a lot of enjoyment out of Paper Mario and that game's combat because there's a lot of strategy put into it. No, spit me out. No, I was invincible! I was invincible, you little douchebag. There we go. Okay, at the very least we got the important thing, which was the, the yarn ball. But I was invincible there, guys, right? I was totally invincible there. Now, normally you'd think, oh, I missed those, but assuming I can aim properly. There we go. And I'm not really looking. Oh, hi, Catherine. I'm not super looking at the chat right now. I've got it in the corner of my eye, but it's not just Partners in Time. I have played some Superstar Saga, and I wasn't a huge fan of that either. So it's just, I think the series as a whole does not really appeal to me when it comes to Mario and Luigi. Guys, we were successful in hashtag getting Catherine out of lab because her boss is going to keep turning her her boss is closing lab for the end of the year, which means that we have succeeded in hashtag getting her out of lab, which is fantastic because that means we can play video games and maybe do a Ted and Catherine plays something with the extra time we got. Also, hello, Smash Level. Okay, wait. I know, Ryan, I know that the text for the chat is on the game screen. That's what that's why I put it there. So people who are, I put the text there so that people can, I missed another goddamn flower. Ah! Okay. I can't go back for it. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Callum. Make Catherine, hashtag make Catherine like the cream inside Oreos. It's weird that she doesn't like it. Oh, wait a minute. It might be in here? No, that's just the, that's just a Shy Guy spot. Okay. But yeah, I put it there so that when we're, I put it there so that when we, when I upload this to YouTube, wait a minute, no, I'm not dead, because, yeah, although I might be stuck. I got the power badge, yeah, so I'm fine. But I put the text there because I talk to the chat a lot, and I want people to be able to see what the chat is saying when I'm playing the game. So, yeah, this seemed like the best way to do it. I'm gonna need to finagle with sizes and whatnot, just so that I can have something that's visually pleasing. But that's not a right now issue. I'm just glad that I got it to work. Is the main thing. I'm just glad I got it to work. So yeah, tell her, Caro, tell her. Okay, let's get out of here. I have to play through this level again. That makes me upset. Okay. There we go. I missed another flower. Since I gotta play through the level again anyway, to get the other flower that I missed, I'm not too upset. Jirachi, props for using Lilligant in my Gen 7 team. She's one of my faves. Thanks, dude. I've really liked Lilligant ever since I played Gen 5. But I've never used her, is the thing. My original Gen 5 team was Oshawott, Ranunculus, Gigalith. Oh god, Electros, what was the other ones? Oh god, I cannot remember what the other two were. Holy shit. But in, oh god, yeah, I'm sorry, they're just gone. But I didn't use a grass type on my first playthrough. And in later playthroughs, whenever I was using a grass type, I had either picked, I had picked Snivy, once for my black and white playthrough. And, like, I would always use, for other playthroughs, I'd use stuff like Leaveney for my grass type needs. So I just, even though I liked the design, I'd never gotten a chance to use Lilligant. So when I saw Petalil in black and white, not in black and white, in Gen 7, I knew I had to pick her. Now granted, that came at the cost of not being able to use Fomantis and Lurantis, I believe, who I also quite enjoy, but in my Sun playthrough I plan on having those too in my I plan on having a Lurantis on my final team. Because, like, it looks like it's wearing pajamas. It's adorable. And also, that thing kicks some serious ass in Malo's trial. So, you know, I know it's got some serious potential as a heavy hitter. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. But yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon that I just had not been able to give a chance before that I wanted to try using in Sun and Moon. So that's why I gave it a shot. What's my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon out of curiosity? Well, I love the Oshawott line. I love Oshawott, Dewott, Samurott. They're all great. Ranunculus, although its design's a little weird, it is a beast. Braviary! Braviary was on my team in the original Black and White one, which was actually unplanned. Because there's an event Braviary that you can get by playing, like, on Tuesdays or whatever. Like, on Tuesdays in the route right after the not New York City. I forget its name. Castelia City. That's it. Like, the route after Castelia City, like, at a specific day, I don't remember which day, there's an event Braviary you can catch. So it's, like, level 20 or whatever. And I just, like, happened to run into it naturally on my playthrough. It was like by complete happenstance. It just kind of happened. So, I used that on my team, and I gotta say, Braviary is a fantastic Pokemon. But the fact that Rufflet doesn't naturally evolve into Braviary until, like, what is it, like, level 50-something? That's pretty late to evolve Braviary. Like, to get Braviary evolved, I think. Because Braviary is a beast flying type. Probably my favorite normal flying type in the series, I would actually have to give a guess. Have I played Dragon Quest VIII? Not yet, I'm working on it. Yeah, Dragon Quest VIII, Lararog, that's on my to-do list. When the DS remake comes out, 3DS remake comes out in, when's it supposed to come out now? Like, January something. Yeah, when that comes out in January, I'm definitely getting in and playing it because I love Dragon Quest. And then I'll finally have played most of the games in the series that are generally considered worthwhile. Okay, there's that flower that I missed. Okay, so now I can keep going until I get the last flower, which I missed in that final area. Okay. I didn't throw a yarn ball up there. But anyway, yeah, Dragon Quest VIII I hear great things about. I just have not gotten the chance to play it for myself yet, because I didn't own a PS2 when I was growing up, and although I do own a PS3 now, thanks, John. I just really have not played it very much. I have some issues with the PS3 in general. I know I'm weird for thinking this, but I'm not a fan of the DualShock controller. I don't... the way it feels is just a little bit weird, and I hate the hole in the middle of the D-pad. It bothers the shit out of me. That's really my biggest issue with it, is just that hole in the middle of the D-pad. I'm not sure if it's just the controller that John sent with the system, but the control sticks on the PS3's DualShock didn't feel very tight to me. They were very loose, and I'm not a huge fan of that either. So, yeah, I know. Nintendo fanboy, blah, 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 whatever. But, yeah, I do hear great things about Dragon Quest VIII. I prefer to play my handhelds on it. I prefer to play my RPGs on a handheld 9 times out of 10 anyway. So, I am looking forward to playing Dragon Quest VIII, though. Once I get that. Especially considering that, like, Dragon Quest VII was a good game, but it was weird. Dragon Quest VII is a very weird game. So, it'll be nice to play something a little bit more traditional when it comes to Dragon Quest, you know? Because, if you've played Dragon Quest VII, you know what it is about that game's structure and everything that made it so bizarre to play. So, yeah. I still recommend giving Dragon Quest VII a shot, though. It's a good game, and, you know, if you like to get time out of your money, game time out of your, if, like, having a lot of hours of gameplay is important to you, you know, Dragon Quest VII is a 100-hour game, easily. So, you're definitely getting bang for your bucks. So, yeah. Where the hell is the last flower? It's definitely got to be in this room. Honestly, Rocky Bear, I'm not a fan of the SNES controller either. Like, the layout's fine, but, you know, maybe it's just age. Like, maybe the controllers are just old, but every SNES controller I've held, the D-pad's really stiff. And, you know, some of that obviously can be attributed to age, because, you know, almost every SNES controller is over 20 years old at this point, you know. At some point, it's just going to degrade. You know, like the N64 controller, like, good luck finding an N64 controller with an analog stick that still works good. But, that's probably it. Yeah, there we are. But yeah, I was not a fan of no. Oh wait, no, I can save it. I can save it. Yeah, there we are. Okay, but yeah, I was not a fan of most of the SNES controllers I've held either. Honestly, when it comes to probably my favorite controller to hold and use, it's probably the Wii U gamepad, the Wii U Classic controller, I think, is probably, the Pro controller, I should say, is probably the most comfortable for me to hold. Although the gamepad's fine too. It's a little big, but I have pretty big hands, so that's not a huge issue for me personally. I know a lot of this is subjective, but yeah. Catherine, N64 controller is bizarre, but it's not garbage. It's just, you know, it's aged, I think, is the best thing. It's aged. Like, you know, I totally accept that it's practically impossible to figure out how you're supposed to hold the thing for some games. Like, when I was first playing Mario Kart 60, when I was first playing the N64, and, like, I got something like Mario Kart, I would hold the controller with my hand on the D-pad handle and the buttons handle. I would reach my thumb all the way across to get to the control stick, and then like use like my pinky finger to hit the Z button for items. It was awkward. It wasn't for like at least a year that I figured out, wait a minute, you can hold it down there and it's more comfortable? Yeah. Catherine, you're supposed to hold the controller by holding the two that you're actually going to use. Like, the only games that you're ever going to hold the controller using the leftmost handle is is Kirby 64 and Pokemon Stadium. Because they're the only N64 games that use the D-pad. Everything else, you just hold it, you hold it in the middle and it's fine. Okay, so finally we're going to get to another world. Jeez, we've been playing this game for a while. And yeah. We've been playing this world for a while and we've only gotten two levels done. So hopefully I won't have to restart stuff. Oh, this level! I remember this level being cute. They're on a scarf and you gotta climb on the scarf. Also, shoutouts to Yoshi's Woolly World's OST. It's fantastic stuff. Most of it isn't super... Oh, this is a Lakitu level. Lakitu, whatever. Screw these guys. Never mind. This level sucks. If there's a list of, like, singular video game enemies that I hate the most, Lakitus. You know what? I'm calling them Lakitus because that's what I've always called them, and yeah. But if there was ever a list of singular video game enemies that I hated the most, they're at least in the top 10. Because screw those guys, for real. They're annoying in every game I've played. So yeah. Scatterbrain Pete. Any indie games I've played lately? Not really. I've been mostly RPGs lately, so there hasn't been too many indie stuff. Although Shantae comes out in a couple of days. Well, not a couple of days. Like, we don't have an official release date, but the game is content complete. So we're supposed to be getting a release date soon. Which I'm hoping is which I'm hoping is before the end of the year. So the game is almost done. And, you know, I love Shantae. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is a fantastic Metroidvania, if you haven't tried it yet before. So yeah, I recommend that game to everyone. It's a little expensive. It's $20, but it really is worth it. And if you can get it on sale, you know, definitely pick it up. So yeah, I pledged far too much money to Half Genie Hero. Like like no joke, I pledged more money than I could reasonably afford at the time. But I'm really looking forward to the game. You know, I'm hoping to hell it's a good time. At the very least, visually, it's going to be fantastic. I love the art style they're going for. Oh yeah, WayForward did say that they were going to have a backer update today. There's all sorts of game news coming out today, like with WayForward, and then what's it called? The Game Awards showing Zelda, although I do not plan on watching the Game Awards because the Game Awards is a shit show. And, you know, it's just, yeah, I have zero interest in the Game Awards, period. So, yeah, I'm not going to be watching it. I'll just... the GX crew is obviously going to be uploading all of the Zelda stuff. I'll look at that because Breath of the Wild looks interesting, but you know, everything else about the Game Awards, I could not give two shits about them. The Game Awards, it's not like there's any prestige to the Game Awards. Like they're not video game they're not video games. They're not the video game Oscars. They're the video game they're the video game equivalent of the MTV Awards. You know, they're trashy. The show isn't very fun. It's just not a good time for me. So I'm skipping the Game Awards just completely because, you know, I I have better things that I could be doing. Also, it's my sister's birthday tonight, so I need to like wish her a happy. Oh yeah, Spectre Night. There's apparently going to be Shovel Knight at the Game Awards as well. Yeah, I'm just going to be sticking to Game Explain and other news outlets for anything shown off. I'm not watching the actual Game Awards for like maybe 15 minutes of Shovel Knight and Zelda. As much as I love Shovel Knight and, you know, as cool as Breath of the Wild does look, no thanks. I'll pass. So, yeah. Ooh, secret. Cool. Okay. Yeah, but it's my sister's birthday tonight, so happy birthday, Anne-Marie. I know you're not watching, but still, happy birthday. And... yeah, hold on. Yeah, happy birthday, Ted sister. Thank you. Yeah, Cuphead, that still needs to come out. Ukulele, Ratman, I pledged the standard amount to get the game for Ukulele because I can't, at the time when it came out, I was not doing great on cash and I could not afford it. Like, I could not afford to get any of the cool stuff for Ukulele, which is a shame, but, you know, it's just kind of how it is. Part of growing up is at least pretending to be responsible. So, I pledged enough to get the game, and that's about it. You know, I wish that I could go completely extravagant with Kickstarter stuff, like I was able to back when I was at my old school. But, you know, money is a little bit tighter right now. So, yeah, I need to, I need to actually think about what I'm spending my money on. Because, you know, I could, for example, I could spend $60 to get a super duper special version of an indie game that I'm going to kickstart. Or I could spend $15 to kickstart an indie game and get just the standard, version, and then spend the $30 that I have left on a DS game later. You know, so that's just kind of the mindset I've got right now, where I really, if I want to play more games, I can't be spending 60, 70, $100 on one game. It just doesn't make an awful lot of sense, unless if that game's really, really special, you know? So, yeah. I'm sure you all are familiar with that idea, though, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Wow, I hope we have not missed a yarn roll, because that would make me sad. Okay, well, there's one right now. We'll know if we have to backtrack for it soon enough. Okay, no, we're on pace. That's awesome. You know, it'll be good to not have to restart a level for once. Yeah, for Bloodstain, I only pledged the get the game amount as well because, like, I'm not a huge fan of Castlevania. So while the game on its own merits did look interesting... Oh, this stage was easy. The game on its own merits did look interesting. I hadn't really heard much about, oh, I forget his name. Oh, God. The Castlevania guy. For some reason, I want to say Koichi Sugiyama, but that's not, that's not Castlevania, that's Dragon Quest. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, and the Switch comes out next year, too. Thankfully, I've talked to my parents about it, and since my birthday is so close to March, we're considering having them help me pay for that, and that would be fantastic because not having to break the bank would be fantastic. Although I've heard rumors of a $250 price point for the Switch, which would be fantastic if that were the case, because I don't think, I've said before that if the Switch is above $300, that's gonna kill the console. So if the $250 base price for a Switch would be a perfect price point for that. Oh, Igarashi. Okay, that's his name. Okay, thank you, chat. I don't know why I thought of Koichi Sugiyama there then. Okay. Okay, boss stage. Bubbles! These bubbles are fantastic looking, for the record. Secret passage. Okay. The bass line in this song is so good. Now, I believe you can pop the bubbles by doing a ground... Oh, no, you can't pop the bubbles. Okay, that's good. That would make certain stuff rather difficult. Okay. If you throw a yarn ball at the crochet hook guys, it gets stuck on their hook. That's amazing. Oh, the crochet hook guys can pop the bubbles. Oh, I remember you have to do that in some instances to, like, there. You have to pop the bubble in order to get this flower. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm remembering this level a little bit now. Whee! What was up there? Oh, okay, no, it was just coming in from off screen. Okay. Bubbles! Ah, man, I'm smart. Okay. Okay. I don't think I should have killed that, but whatever. Ah, damn it. E6? Oh, you can't, if you're talking about, the soundtracks for Ys 1 and 2 or 3, they are fantastic. Especially if you've played the complete collection. The complete versions on Steam. I believe they're also on PSP. Ys 1 and 2 are very aged in terms of actual gameplay, but the music is phenomenal. Like, some of the best music I've ever heard in video games, period. Ys 3 has a remake called Oath in Felghana, which is also on PC and PSP. That game is also spectacular. That game is one of, I think, is one of the best I've played in a long time. So yeah, if you haven't played it, I give it a wholehearted. Particularly Oath in Felghana gets my highest recommendation because it's a decent story and a fun as hell game. Great soundtrack, decent graphics for the time it came out. It was like a 2004 game, so you know it's obviously a little bit aged, but it is still a fantastic. Oath in Felghana is one of my favorite RPGs, so it gets a heartfelt recommendation from Ted. Yeah. I kind of want to play the series in order, even though I know that you don't really need to. But Ys 4, I believe the Ys 4 remake is like a Vita exclusive or something like that, and you know, you can count like the Vita is just the Vita, you know. Although I do believe that there are more Vitas out in the wild than Wii U's, which is sad. So, yeah. I do hear good things about the other games like 6 and 5. Actually, I don't hear a lot about 5, but I hear that 6 is good. So I do need to get to the other games in the series eventually. It's just not on my to-do list right now. I've got other priorities, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Sharpshooter McTed. You know what's sad, Ted? There are more digital Wii U's in the wild in Pokemon Sun and Moon than there are actual Wii U's. You're right. Pretty much every house has a Wii U in it in Sun and Moon, which is a little bit depressing. Like, you see, like, there's a Wii U in the Po-Town, in the one of the Po-Town rooms, and you're just like, oh man, those sad Team Skull Grunts have nothing to play. It's really depressing. Whee! Oh man. Oh man, that was weird. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's nothing up there. I would have thought that that would have been an easy place to hide a secret. Okay. I'm running out of yarn balls though, which is an issue. Anything hidden up here? There's probably a checkpoint in this next room though, so we should be fine. Ratman, I have not actually played enough. I've not played enough Yoshi multiplayer to really say how bearable it is. I think me and Catherine played the game together like once. So, and that's the only time I've tried it. So I'm not really sure. We do plan on playing the game multiplayer a little bit more in the future for various reasons. She has her own copy of the game now. So we can play it a little bit easier because normally we're at her place rather than mine. But yeah, yeah, I haven't tried it enough to say one way or the other yet. I'll let you know when I know. I will say that it's probably a little bit more bearable, though, if you're not going for all of the stuff. Because that's how it was in New Super Mario Bros. Like, you could generally get through a stage without too much issue. But if you were trying to get all of, like, the star coins or something, you were hating your friends by the end of that game. By the end of the game. So, it might be a little bit similar with Yoshi, where, you know, by the end of the game, you might be hating your comrade. You know, you might hate whoever you're playing with by the end if you're trying to go for 100%. I'd say especially if you're trying to go for true 100%, like if you're trying to do a perfect run in every level co-op. I believe the game tallies both you and your partner's health as part of the score. So you're probably hating your friends if you're playing the game multiplayer and you really want to get a perfect 100% on every level. Granted, the game doesn't keep track of that as far as I'm aware, so it's not a big deal, but you know, it's just if you want to play the game a certain way, it's good to know. So many bubbles. So is this where the Baby Mario bubbles came from in the older games? Like, did they just come from here? There's probably something if I go from underneath. Though. I really don't want to, though, because it looks scary to try to go at it from underneath. You know what? We'll do it. Ah, damn it! That was a waste of time. That was entirely my fault for the record, but I thought that we might get something if I went through it in specifically that order, so I felt like I needed to check. So at the very least, I'll never make that mistake again. Besides, now that I know what I'm doing, the rest of this level actually shouldn't be that bad. Well, at least until we get to the point where we were. It shouldn't be that bad. Okay, now we're back where we were, so we should be able to take care of this no problem. Yeah, I died. That death was really stupid on my part, so. The rest of this level really shouldn't be too hard. Although I don't remember the boss at all, so. That might give us trouble, but, really, the bosses in this game aren't that bad. It's the only place where they're really any amount of difficult is the bonus boss room in the game that you get after beating the game, which speeds the bosses up to double speed. Like, that's really the only time when the bosses are challenging. And that's just because, again, they're sped up to double speed. It's not really because the patterns get any harder or anything like that. Okay. I don't think the bubbles jump you up quite as high as some other bouncy surfaces in the game. Now I'm looking at it, and it doesn't seem to... It seems to be a pretty static bounce almost every time. Okay, we're not missing anything so far. Like, maybe a few stamps, but again, we've kind of established that I don't really care about those, so... Yeah. Okay, this should probably be the last checkpoint before the boss. This is gonna be the last... Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay, well, we got all the yarn, so that's done. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now we just need to find the last flower, which I actually have no idea where that is. Don't really remember its location at all. Oh wait, no, it's right in plain sight. We just gotta bounce on the bubbles. Okay, now why I'm hovering in here like a dumbass is because there's definitely a stamp if we jump down that hole that was just made, and we could use, and if I can get 100% of the level, I want to, so. Huh, or not. Okay, looks like I just missed one. No big deal. Okay, hopefully we can... Hopefully we can, get through the boss without taking too much damage. Oh, this is the Monty Mole where he's, like, hiding in the yarn, I believe. We don't need to see this. Yeah. We can't ground pound him on him. We can't ground pound him this time, though. The mini-boss is always either the Koopa guy or this Monty Mole guy. It's a little boring in that respect. We... 3 hits, he's done. That's a great jingle, I love it. Big Montgomery, missing just one stamp bothers me, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so we're halfway through the world now. I got a new power badge! Oh, man. What are you? Oh, I skipped past. Okay, no big deal. Okay, so how expensive is the hidden flower? 5,000. You know what? Just to make my life easier for this one, we're gonna get the see hidden items badge. I'm really grateful that they give it to you around here in the game because I honestly I would have rather had it a little bit earlier, but it makes trying to go for 100% so much easier because you don't have to worry about missing things. The game just tells you. Like right there, it'll flash whenever you... Is this a hidden thing? No. It'll flash like whenever there's a what's it called? That's whenever like one of the stamps is in a bead or whatever. So the game is just it's just, you know, when I was trying to 100% the game, I tried to do it without using this as much as possible. But, you know, there were just some instances where it's just like, okay, I can't find one stamp. I need it, you know. And even then, it doesn't always show you everything. I forgot how much I enjoyed this song. Oh man, this game's soundtrack is so good. I do wish that they had gotten more real instruments for it though, because you can tell that there is some synth in here. I don't know what is there. I think there might be some real instruments, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay. Well, that was convenient. Let's not forget that that thing over there, though. I'm kind of getting a little bit annoyed at Nintendo not having real instruments because, you know, it's not like you're the most famous video game company in the world or anything. You can afford it. The most egregious example right now, though, is Pokemon. Like, really, come on. You are by far the most popular RPG on the planet, and you can't afford some goddamn real instruments for your 20th anniversary game. Give me a break. But yeah, I get a little bit annoyed about that because music's very important to me in a game. It's probably the thing about the games I play that I remember the most. So I wish that they put a little bit more effort into it. That should have hurt me. Whatever. No, get back here. Get back. Ugh. I believe we actually need that. Wait, it's still on. Okay, I believe we actually do need this Koopa shell to get the piranha plant. So we're gonna need to take this back. Oh, now it hurts me. Thanks, game. Yeah, see, we can only stun the piranha plants like that, so... Oh yeah, that's how we get this guy, okay. Yeah, and now we take this Koopa shell. Kill him down here. And we get nothing. Okay, whatever. It felt good to get him. I probably should have used I probably should have used that yarn ball to take care of the piranha plants here, but nah. Hidden secret is it. Hidden secret is obvious. Oh, I probably should have gotten eaten. I probably should have gotten eaten by the by the piranha plants there, but I'm not gonna complain when the game decides to throw me a bone. Okay. Oh, I remember how to do this part now. Aha, yeah, that's so clever. Oh, man. You know, these poor chickens did nothing to me, and I'm stealing his babies. It's a little rude, but, you know, it's all for the sake of saving Yoshis, I suppose. The rainbow... Wait, well, hold on. The rainbows are held up by knitting needles. I am going to need to double check this. Wait, wait, wait. There we go. Ah, yeah, saved it. Catherine, hold on. Catherine says the rainbows are held up by knitting needles, and I need to confirm. They are! Oh, man, that's awesome. This game's amazing, guys. Okay. Okay. Wait for it. There we go. Okay, and wait, just need a little bit more height. There we go. Wait. Guys, I bought the see everything badge, and I still missed some stamps. I'm sad. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm terrible. Hello, Tom. No, wait, you're not Tom. You're Torn. Torn numbers. No, you are Tom. Oh, man. The font on my chat pop out is just terrible. Hello, Tom. Yeah, Caro, I'm a little bit torn on whether to recommend Yoshi for Wii U or not because the 3DS port is so close. The game will be cheaper there and there will be more content. But at the same time, you can't deny that there's definitely a loss in graphical quality when you move to the 3DS, and this game's graphics is all about the details. So when you lose those details, you lose a lot of the charm. So I'm not sure. I'm definitely getting the 3DS port because amazing post bounding. I'm definitely getting the 3DS I'm definitely getting the 3DS version because the new levels and the Poochie amiibo. But as for whether the graphical downgrade will be worth it, I'm not sure. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be like Super Mario Maker 3DS where you can't upload... Super Mario Maker 3DS just baffles the shit out of me. Because you can't upload your stages online in that version. Like, what's the point of playing the game if you can't upload your stages? What the hell? Well, we need to restart this level. At least it was early. Play with Poochie again, Ted. He was so derp. I already spent 5,000 beads on powering up my ground pound. Next level. Next level we'll get Poochie, Catherine, because I already powered up. I already got a power badge, and I'm not wasting money on another one. Also, the bass in this level is very Seinfeld. I'm not the only one who hears it, right? The Seinfeld bass. Carol, if you come to Greater Boston area, we need to do hanging out stuff. Like playing video games. Like Fortune Street. I can't help, you know, I know it's a little bit it's a little bit odd, but part of why I really want to play Dragon Quest VIII is just to meet Angelo and make Angelo memes the entire time. Oh. Wait. Oh man, look at all those beads, so shiny. Okay, how do we get over there? Am I stuck? Did I screw up? Part of me thinks I screwed up. Am I supposed to? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh man, I'm dumb. I thought that I thought that there was a bottomless pit down here, but no. Okay. Okay. Ooh, oh, okay. I almost missed something. Boing! Wait. Oh, secrets. Also, I love how chat is so delayed to my actions. So I don't know why the Twitch delay is so bad these days, because it's definitely didn't used to be like a full 40 seconds before. It's gotten worse, and it's really annoying. Okay. We need to make it back up there though, so that we can. Oh wait. Is this supposed to be our way back up there? Because there's definitely, Okay, hold on a moment. Okay. Whee! Okay, there's also definitely a hidden platform underneath. There's definitely a hidden stuff underneath the entirety of the pink platform, so we need to head down over there. This is a hidden room if I've ever seen one. Ooh, oh, ooh, that's gonna take me to a new section of the level. We're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna hold off on that for just a moment. Okay, we want, here's the thing. We want the yellow post as far up as possible, so we can get up here. Oh, come on. We can make that. Is there an enemy we can spawn there? That'll make it easier. Yeah, yeah, we gotta... Oh, wait, no, it won't. Okay. Come this way, you little bastards. You know what? Let's just do things one at a time. I know that I can get some stuff over here, so let's go. Mole. Okay. I've already lost a lot of time, so I'm probably not even gonna... I'm probably gonna fail this one. Yeah, yep. Ringra, I have not streamed Wario Land 4. I've played it and beaten it, but I haven't, ever streamed it. We did it for Brain Scratch, though, if you want to give that a watch. I'm not the hugest WarioWare fan. Well, WarioWare fan. WarioWare's okay. I'm not the hugest Wario fan. I played... Wario Land 4 was good. I played that. I played Wario World. That game has issues. just to put it lightly. Wario World has issues. The pause screen music is amazing, though. But yeah, I played Wario World. I played some Wario Land 3, and I actually did not like that very much at all. From what I had... Come on, come on! Ah, damn it! Okay. I did not... I played a little bit of Wario Land 3, because that was one of the free games they were giving out on the new My Nintendo thing. And I was figuring, like, my points are gathering dust at the moment. Might as well get something. So I got Wario Land 3, and I found it very confusing and cumbersome to play. But Wario Land 4 was a lot more straightforward, and I enjoyed that game. Shake It, the Wii game, is actually now on the Wii U Virtual Console. So that might get I might give that game a try someday, because that's been on my to-do list for a while. I never got around to it on the Wii, so it might be a decent time to do it on the Wii U. Who knows? But yeah, I'm not sure if I'll get around to more Wario stuff. Wario's a fun character. No, not worth it. There we go. Phew. Wario Land 1 is the best, in your opinion. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, hold on. Get down here, you little shits. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go left for the moment. This is a... I haven't played Freedom Planet. I own Freedom Planet 1, but I haven't played it yet, so, I have very little, I have very few thoughts on Freedom Planet as a whole. I just have not been in a mood for Sonic lately. And I know that Freedom Planet's like the new not Sonic, so just haven't played it. I got Freedom Planet off of like a Humble Bundle, I think. It was free off of that or something. I don't really remember, but I do own it. I just have not gotten around to playing it yet. I know everybody loves it because, oh my gosh, Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah, like eventually, it's on my to-do list. We're definitely gonna be doing it for Brain Scratch someday, because I know that a few of us really like it. Like, I know Lewis loves Freedom Planet. John does too. So we're almost certainly doing Freedom Planet for BSC one day. But we've got other stuff to do first. Like, we'll probably do Sonic Mania first, because that's like actually Sonic, so more people will watch it. Okay, so we need to come into that from the right. All right. Oh, Advance Wars, yeah. The Advance Wars, I believe it's called Dual Strike. Came out on the DS today. The Advance Wars game I'm actually most familiar with is Days of Ruin on the DS, which I played a little bit of. It was okay. I just generally prefer Fire Emblem to Advance Wars when it comes to that breed of strategy. But Days of Ruin was hilarious because, like, it tried really hard to be dark and edgy and look at our post-apocalyptic world. And then, like, halfway through the game, they introduced this comic relief doctor character, and, like, any amount of seriousness that the game was trying to have just completely fell apart. So, it's, yeah, I might get that. I might get Days of Ruin whenever that comes out on the Virtual Console. Especially just because that's the only one I have any connection with. I feel really stupid about selling that. Days of Ruin was one of the only games I ever sold to GameStop, and I feel like an idiot for doing that because it's really expensive nowadays to get a copy of Days of Ruin. So I feel like an absolute moron for selling that to GameStop for like maybe the $20 I got for it. Luke, yeah, never played Golden Sun. I own Golden Sun 1 on the Wii U from, Club Nintendo, just have not played it. I'll get to it eventually. Okay, that leads to a new room, so we're not gonna explore that area just yet. Ooh, that's the key we need to progress. Okay, so I'm actually glad I came over here first. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Oh boy, something's in here. Oh, wait, hold on. I know what this is. This is a Jump on All the Bats challenge. When really you could have just done that to get all of the to get the flower, but whatever. Okay. Now we can continue with the actual game. We've got all the yarn rolls. We're missing 2 flowers. Thankfully, I saw at least one of them. These hearts, I've already got full hearts. The PAL version, wait, the PAL version of Days of Ruin is 10 to 15 bucks? Oh man, I don't know why, I find that hilarious. Catherine, I don't think I'm missing anything. Maybe stamps, but, oh wait, hold on, we have to go the other way to get the, to get to the door with the keyhole. Oh, there was a string hanging from the top of the room in the thing with the bats. Okay, thanks, Catherine. I'm gonna have to check that out right now. That would actually, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, Catherine, that they would put a string there, because then you would actually have to do the mission with the bats instead of just throw a yarn ball up there. Okay, let's try that again. Because, like, I tried to aim up, and I went through the door. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. I think that string's just background, Catherine. Are you talking about the red one right here? Yeah, I think it's just... I think that's just background. Because there wasn't any... The strings that you can unravel are all shaped like little bow ties. So that you know that you can unravel them. Okay. So I believe we have to go this way to get to the door with the, Yep. Okay. Oh, Catherine, don't be sorry. I'd rather go back and check to make sure I didn't miss anything than miss something obvious. So don't feel bad. Woo! Oh. They put this, why'd they put the flower on that timer? Normally, when they have a timer, the timer ends once you get all the beads, and then you can get the flower or the yarn ball without any issues. Catherine, don't feel bad. Japan didn't get the original Days of Ruin? Wow. Did they? Does that mean that they didn't translate it when it went up to the Virtual Console, or did they just have a translation sitting around? I mean, I'm honestly kind of surprised that they didn't translate it, because Advanced Wars Days of Ruin, like, I know the gritty post-apocalypse thing is a very American trope, but they have a lot of very Japanese tropes in there too, like the mysterious amnesiac girl who instantly falls in love with the bland protagonist. That's a very Japanese trope. And so yeah, especially considering that Advance Wars is known as Famicom Wars in Japan because it's been around since the Famicom days. I'm surprised that they didn't translate it. Okay. All right, Catherine, we'll play with Poochie. Hello, you little dumb shit. You are adorable, though. Oh, I remember this stuff. You have to like jump in it in order to get up. Okay. This might actually be a level with a lot of pits, so Poochie might end up dying a lot. Actually. See, look at... Okay, see, look. We're gonna look at Poochie for a minute. He tries to jump, and then he falls. Yeah, Poochie's gonna be jumping out of the abyss a lot in this level. Rainbows! Also, I love that the birds in the Yoshi games are called Goonies, because it makes me think of my favorite movie. So, yeah. Poochie! Poochie, stop. Guys, there's a dog here. We should run away. Ow, you little shit mongrel. Ow, you dick! You dick. You absolute Shy Guy piece of shit. Okay. There's clearly something on top of the rainbows over there, so that's why we're gonna go check. This was not a good level to bring Poochie in. You know what? We'll bring Poochie in for the boss and have no falling into pits. Because the poor guy's just gonna jump into pits for all eternity if we have him in this level, and he won't be able to help. And I want Poochie to feel good about himself. So that's what we're gonna do. Poochie tried super hard. Okay. He did, Catherine. He did try super hard. He is a good Poochie is a good worker. He'll get belly rubs later. Ooh, I did not know that was going to be. I did not know that was going to be a time thing. Ah, damn it! Ugh. We're gonna have to waste money again. You know what? Poochie can come back because we need to jump into this pit to restart that timer. Okay, never mind, Poochie. You can stay. I don't know why I'm worried about saving beads or whatever, because even if you use the most expensive bead power badge in every level, you're probably still going to have more than enough beads to get through the game just fine. So I don't know why I'm being so stingy with them, but I kind of am. That's just kind of how I play these types of games. Yes, Poochie. It's a door. What is it? What is it, Poochie? It's a door. It is. Oh, man. Good boy. Go that way. Airplane Yoshi! Oh, yes. Powerful orbs. These are definitely not missiles. I'm kind of wishing that I could charge them up, though. You know? Oh, it's causing the game to lag a little bit shooting this many. Shooting this many. I'm actually a little surprised. Yeah, there's definitely... The game usually runs at a pretty smooth 60. I'm streaming in 30, so I don't know if you can see it, but the game is definitely chugging a little bit because I've got so many... There's so much shit on screen. Oh, Poochie can uncover... Poochie, if Poochie moves over a hidden thing, he'll uncover it, too. That's actually very helpful. Good job, Poochie. Oh, I get what must have gone on. They must have spawned on top of the rainbow. Okay. I see you, hidden doohickey. Look, the balloons are happy when you take their stuff. Ooh, that was close. I thought I was a goner there. Wait, do we have every... Oh, we just need one more yarn roll, and then we're good. And if I were a gambling man, I'd say this would give it to us. And it looks like I'm right. Oh, bye, Pete. I hope you had a good time. I believe this is called... No, this is Rainbow Yoshi. I believe Cotton Candy Yoshi's a different Yoshi. Okay. Miss Cluck the Insinceres. Okay. Fine, Poochie, you can come with us too, but you're not coming for the extra level because I actually need a focus. I've actually never seen what Poochie does in the boss fight itself. I believe he might disappear for it, but don't quote me on that. Okay, looks like there's something up there. Alright, Poochie. Go look. Okay. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, in case you showed up late or whatever, today we're doing just World 3. So after this, we'll unlock the extra level, and then that'll be it for the day. But I hope you guys still had a good time. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything over there. Okay, Poochie got the... Oh, we're killing little chicken babies. And look, the shy guy's sleeping in the foreground. That's cute. That was the wrong way. I'm a stupid. Oh, it was just more hearts. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We were actually... Okay, Poochie, get out of the way. Poochie, I need you to not kill this. Okay, we need to get that guy to respawn. I wonder if just going back a ways will do it. Nope. Okay. You know, if we could get Poochie to jump, we'd be able to get it. Poochie, if you could jump, I would be eternally grateful. Hold on, do we have another power badge that could help us? Oh, you can eat watermelon. No, okay. Okay, where was the last checkpoint? Because I think we're probably going to have to do suicide strats. In my defense, though, how was I supposed to... it's kind of ridiculous to expect me to know that I needed the chickens to get that beforehand. Wait! Oh, okay, no, it was just a... Poochie, I know it's over there. Alright, shut up. Wait. No, Poochie! No, we wouldn't have been able to lead it over there anyway because... come on. Come on. And you, just so you know, you can't throw a yarn ball at it either. There's no way back as far as I can tell. I really... You know what? We're just going to retry the stage. That's just going to be faster. Oh, there was a hidden thing down there. Okay, so it's probably just stamp patches, but... Still, I would have missed it if it weren't for Poochie, so I gotta give him props when props are indeed due. Also, that probably should have hurt me, but whatever. I'll take it. Okay, we're a little bit boned right now. Because if I'm not killing this thing, then Poochie is. Okay, now at least we have a little bit more breathing room. Okay, there we go. Phew. That was more difficult than it needed to be. Why do we bring Poochie places? It just never turns out well. Okay. We need to turn Poochie off because I'm not playing through this area again. So we'll turn him back on once we're done, but for the time being, he needs to be turned off, so... Okay. There we go. Okay, now we can have Poochie back on, but he just was not necessary for that part and it just made things more difficult. Okay, Poochie, we'll ride you for turning you off. I'm sorry, but it was necessary. Okay. Okay. That was a thing. Oh yeah, there's a hidden pipe down here. I knew there was something. Is it a hidden... Wait. There's definitely a hidden blue thing over there. I just... Is it a hidden passage? Oh, I have to throw an egg at it. Okay. I really hope Poochie doesn't break Sponge. Okay, he doesn't. No, he does! Oh, Poochie! No, why? Poochie, why do you do this? Okay, I'm sorry. Poochie, you need to go away. This level is not for you, my friend. Oh, the eggs have, like, you have to crack the egg's shells. Okay, that's interesting. Oof, that was not good. Oof, wait, hold on. We can still make this up. Alright. That wasn't how I was intending to get back up there, but I'll take it. Ow! Okay, we should be close to the end of the stage. I think we've only got one more level left. One more room left, I should say. Oh, this view is weird. I think I actually remember it. I think I remember this part. I think I remember this part being annoying. But that's about it. I'd completely forgotten that the game had done this before. Okay. Hidden section. Alright. Okay. Complete. Whew. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're... Just gotta wait. Now I believe we're at full health, so let's get going. Yeah, blah blah blah. So this boss is kind of disturbing when you think about it. Ow! Well, so much for full health on this boss. Oh, look at Yoshi is when he's being blown around by the wind. It's really cute. We're taking off this bird's pants to get at its cock. Like, I'm not even trying to be sexual there. That's, like, literally what we're doing. Okay, no, you little shit. You stay. See, look, he's like, whoa, it's windy. Oh. Ow. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter how many hits I take now, right? Okay. You stay where you are. There we go. Bram, 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 bam, 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 bam. The beating the main boss of the world jingle, I know I've said this before, it's not nearly as good as the mini boss jingle. The mini boss jingle is just fantastic. Okay. Getting a little tired, so it's good that we're at the extra level, although this will probably take me a million tries like the other two did, so. Well, no, the first level only took me like a few. The second level only took me a few tries. And the second level only took me a few tries, but that was mostly just because of the fact that just how that level's structured. Okay. Woolet Bull's last ride. If I remember correctly, this is an annoying level. Wait, Shantae's... People have Shantae now? Ooh, okay. Looks like we picked a good time to end the live stream because I'm gonna want to give that a shot. I got the Wii U version, so I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get the PC version, but it'll be nice if I do. Ah! Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. If you kill the bullet bill, you're done. Oh, okay. So looks like people are. Guys, don't leave me just yet, guys. Only early access backers for PC. Aw, man. I got the game for Wii U. That sucks. Although I did get the demo, so maybe I'm not sure. I'll have to check when when I'm done. Okay. Okay, you go away. If you're trying to get 100% on these levels, you can't get hit at all. And I know that I said before that I don't care about the hearts. If I get hit that early, you know, I kind of want to. I kind of want to just try again, you know? Also, thank Christ the music for this for the special stages is so good. Otherwise, I would be ripping my hair out for all of these. Ah, again, damn it. That's a major problem for this stage. You got to make sure you don't do that. Also, Poochie on this stage would be probably unplayable. I have to imagine. Can you you have to imagine the amount of times Poochie would accidentally run into the Woolet Bull. You'd be ripping your hair out if you were trying to do a Yoshi run, a Poochie run of this stage. Oh, come on again. Radix, they made it like this because this is the special level. You don't have to play this level. In fact, in order to get access to it, you have to collect all of the flowers in the world. So, this isn't something you have to play. This is supposed to be an extra challenge for people who have been trying to 100% the game as they go. So, it's not intended to go easy on you. It's intended to be... Okay. No, no. No. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's already started. It's intended to be difficult. So, yeah. This is why I say if you're trying to do, like, if you're trying to do Yoshi's Woolly World true, 100% style, like the classic 100% style, this would probably be the hardest game in the Yoshi series by far. Oh, I killed the Woolet Bowl again, damn it. Oh, sweet, so we can start playing Shantae right now. That's awesome. Okay. That's probably what I'm going to be doing as soon as I end. That's good. It'll be a nice break from Pokemon to play a game like Shantae. Probably options, Ryan. Okay. Also, sorry if I get quiet. It's just focus, you know? Nope, 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 no! Ah, damn it! Okay. We're restarting. Ugh. Eesh, this is like auto-scrolling. I had forgotten this level. I remember a few of the extra stages. This one I did not remember very well. And Jesus Christ. Sean, no name that tune tonight because it's my sister's birthday. Also, I don't have any songs prepared. I'm going to be making Name That Tunes once per month, just so that I don't run out of songs. But I will be doing another one probably next week. So don't worry, it will be back. I'm just taking a week off. And then it'll probably be monthly afterwards, just so that I don't run out of material. But don't worry, it'll be back with a vengeance. Oh, that was too close. Yee, okay, this has been a good run so far. Okay. Okay. Alright, what's coming next? Ah! No, bad. Get out of here. Get. Okay. Man, Monty Moles are dicks. Okay. Okay, good. Alright. Well, oh, I got all the flowers, too. Oh, man, I got everything but one stamp. Alright. I'll take that. Oh, I'm glad I got you to play Devil Survivor again. That's a great game. Sister's birthday stream, family cam. I don't know if they'd really want to be on stream. Oh man, that was tears ahead. That feel when Miiverse gets too real. Oh man, oof, that was tense. Okay, this is the GameCube. This is the GameCube Yoshi. That's cute. Okay. Let's go to the title. Whew. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, that was World 3. It was that was a lot of fun. I'm really glad that I was able to do this today. I'll probably stream Dragon Quest next time, just so that I could get more done on that. But we are making good pace on Yoshi, so I might just try to stick with it. I might try to, I don't know. I do need to get back to Dragon Quest, though. And Anyway, yeah, I'd really like to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope that the chat is okay. I hope that the chat setup that we've got is okay. I do need to work on it. I do need to get something a little bit better. I'm not a fan of shrinking the screen. And since I'm not doing face cam, it doesn't seem to make much sense to do that oh, I'm sorry, I keep bumping the mic. So yeah, we'll figure something out. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys had a good time, and I'll see you all later. Bye now.